Hey everybody, so I'm going to share with you, this is my second video because the first one I didn't have it in frame, but this is my spring Stashbuster Junk Journal submission for the challenge from DearJulieJulie and Cara Brandon here on YouTube and over on Facebook. And if you go over there and look up Spring Stashbuster Junk Journal Challenge, then you will know what it's about. So we had one main challenge, and then there were a few mini challenges inside the challenge. And this is probably my 5th challenge since January, maybe 4th, I'm not really sure. Anyways, and I didn't realize, as well as some other ladies didn't realize, that the mini challenges, you don't have to put them in your submission. And so this book is like super chunky, but I like it. Because when I first did it, there was only 2 signatures in there, and now there's 3. And the 2 signatures were too fat as it was. Then I decided I wanted to do the mini challenges, so I took it apart, expanded the spine, and put in a 3rd signature. Then I found out we didn't have to have them in there. But anyways, this is supposed to be a quick flip through, and you know me, it's not going to be a quick flip through. I will try, but I can't promise anything. So I did 3 of the 4 mini challenges, put them into my junk journal. And the Stashbuster challenge, all we had to do was use anything in our craft room, but we could not purchase anything to make it. So it had to be solely just stuff that we had, which was super easy to do. So this is my front cover, and this here is just some words that are coffee dyed from a book that I bought at the Dollar Tree for my Christmas junk journal challenge. I still have lots of the book left over. And then some music sheets that I picked up at the Goodwill that are coffee dyed as well. And then I have excuse me, some lace trim here and some pearl strands, and then just some flowers that I purchased, but I also believe some of them came from my twin Irma. And I do have an eyelet hole right here, one on the back from when I first made it, and I will obviously need to put something in there because sometimes it just like flops open. And then I originally stitched in the pages, but this time I just tied them in. They're a little loose, but I think I like it, and I may put some tassels on there. My first video, I was way out of shot. I think I already said that. But anyways, so, excuse me. I found new items in my room once I cleaned it, because this challenge convinced me, hey, you need to clean your room to see what awesomeness you have in here. I wanted to make more than one junk journal, and it only ended up with 1. So I'm just going to go through it here, and hopefully my lighting is amazing. I'm trying to better my videos. Oops. So the inside front cover, there's just some envelopes here, and there's one on the back cover as well. I don't even know where I got them from, but I cut the flap off there, and there's a little tuck spot behind with some journaling cards, or however you want to put it. And then I used one of my tag punches and did just the plain coffee dyed paper, music sheet, and then the pages from the book, and put some little flowers here that I've had for quite a while now. I think I got them from Michael's, and put some little pearl accents on there. And there's this trim here that I picked up. I think I showed it to you in another one of my books. I have a big fatty spool of it that I got at the Goodwill outlets. That's where a lot of my lace and ribbons come from, because my friend and I go to the outlets, and you know, it's per pound if you've ever been to one. Anyway, so here's some lace trim here, and most of my pages are going to be cardstock, but I do have some book pages in here as well as music sheets. So I'm going to open it up here. And then there's just a little fold out here with some embellishments, excuse me, there. And this is one of the mini challenges. We had to use polka dots, flowers, words, stripes, and some trim, as well as some stitching. And my stitching is along the side here. I don't know if you can see it because it kind of blends in. And you could use sewing machine or by hand stitch. I'm scared to use a sewing machine still. Okay, so then we have a little recollections pocket here. This is, I believe it's a cigar wrapper I found it in my ephemera stash that I got from a swap a couple years ago. Little magnetic closure, and then one of my playing cards, and there's a pocket there. Some of these envelopes that I used have tuck spots behind, but they're kind of tight, so I probably won't put nothing in there. Some more lace trim and rickrack there. And then I just thought this was super cute, the rickrack paper from it. I can't even talk. This one was 60 cents. And then some little pull-outs with the paper clip there. I'm not going to fight with it right now. This here was one of our other embellishment, mini challenge embellishments with some tea tags there. That wasn't part of it. That's just something I threw on there. There were certain requirements on each one of the mini challenges. It says create with a folded doily. The create, I believe I got it from Peachy Cheap prize package. A little pull out there. It's got sticky on it because it got stuck in here on my first video. And then another tag there. I just stapled the ribbons on. There's a little tuck spot here with some Tim Holtz ephemera stuff there. And then more of that ribbon. And then here's the top of the envelope with the little flip spot. And then some lace ribbon that I got at Walmart a while back. And then I used pink, excuse me, pink and yellow acrylic paint in some of my pages, and I just use a makeup sponge for that. And there's these little flowers randomly throughout here, and I've had them forever, and I've never used them really because I thought they were kind of cheesy, so to speak, but they fit in with this. Little lace trim there, another tuck spot with a pull out. I don't even know what I'm going to do with all these junk journals. I just like making them. So a little lace doily with some flowers there and some more trim from the outlets. This one has a tuck spot on it here. And then a little piece here. I don't believe this is, oh, yep, there is a tuck spot there. And then my center where I just tied it in. Some more of that lace trim. And then some tags that I cut out with my punch. And there is these, they're not, I don't believe they're Tim Holtz clips, but they were with the Tim Holtz product at Michael's and Joann's. And then there's a little flower, like a acrylic flower there that I got in a swap at one point in time. Or somebody just maybe randomly sent them to me, I'm not sure. Some more lace trim from the outlets. Another one of those little flowers and some acrylic paint and some more trim. And now the tuck spot with a couple more Tim Holtz ephemera tags. And then this one I thought was super cute. It's the ombre, and I didn't even know I had that until I cleaned my room. A little doily flip tuck there. Another tuck spot here, and this is one of the other mini challenges. I believe it's in the wrong spot. Like I marked by book where I wanted them at. This little flower here is actually plastic, and all of my tags like this, I picked them up at our Red Hat thrift shop a year or two ago. They were kind of spendy, but I couldn't pass them up. And all the money goes supposedly to our local shelters. A little tuck spot here. This was actually a page, and I just made it into a pocket. And then I put some cardstock on the back of this, another one of those acrylic flowers. And it's actually on the back of a tag that came off of a pair of sweatpants I got. And yes, 100% yummy jogger, and they're super soft, super comfy, and super cozy, just like the tag says. So tuck that in there. Another little tuck spot here with another one of those envelopes. Some of these I put little pull-outs in them, and some I didn't. But this one is actually a little notepad with some ledger paper. I really love that they have these little challenges for us. I was hoping to make a couple more, but it didn't happen. Another doily and another chipboard or no, it's actually wood embellishment. And then another tuck spot with a T-tag and some of those round playing cards that I got from the Goodwill with some more pullouts. These little pockets here, I put some magnets on them, and I had to order some more from Joann's. Hopefully they'll be here so I can finish my other book that I'm working on. And then this is the last page of the first signature, and this is another piece from the Peachy Cheap prize package. Excuse me. Here's my second signature here. Most of these scrapbook pages are all out of just 2 different paper pads. And then a little paper clip with a flower that I put together and some tags. And then this is the, obviously you can tell it's the flap from an envelope, the envelope that's on the back of my book. And another tuck spot with another card from that Peachy Cheap prize package. It was a $100 prize package. I really think that it was a lot more than that, though. I was super stoked. Some more tags there. Oh, here's another one of those acrylic flowers, a little blue one. And then another tuck spot, magnetic closure with some pullouts. See, this one has a spot behind it, but it's not very big. A doily, and then this here says Hiya. I don't know if you can see that, but it's off of the Pepsi brand sparkling water bubbly or buble or whatever you want to call it. So I kept those. There's another tuck spot here, and there's, let's see, I think, yep, there's a little tuck spot there as well, and one here. I gotta figure out a better, I have lots of adhesive, but some of my tuck spots don't stay down very well because I'm not using the right one. Some more of that lace trim with one of those flowers. Excuse me. Another one of my mini challenges. And there's room on the, something you could write on the back of those, I suppose. Getting out of frame. That's what happened on my first video. Sorry about that, ladies and gentlemen, if there are gentlemen watching. Another little fold out. And then here's one of the others for the mini challenge, and this heart I actually penciled it on and then stitched it because I've never hand stitched nor sewn from a sewing machine on any of my pages. And then I just put this here to cover up that stitching because I really didn't like it on that side. Center of my second signature. Here's another doily tuck spot with 2 little pullouts there, and another one of those little wood pieces. And another one of my mini challenges. And these do come off. I just have them on there with the paper clips, the Tim Holtz paper clips, which I'm in love with now. And then more lace here. Just stapled it on with another flower, some acrylic paint. Another tuck spot. Some more of those paper buttons from the Red Hat thrift shop. And that's just little Brad. I think I got that from Nikki, but I'm not sure. A little tuck spot there. My friend Nikki, she sent me a whole bunch of metal embellishments, and brads and eyelets and stuff. Here's another pull tab. It says "Hey you," and some doily. Another tuck spot here with some pullouts. A lot of these tickets I got from one of my swaps. Another paper clip with one of my little flowers that I made or whatnot. And another one, another pull out here. Again, I believe some of these are in the wrong spots too. This was in one of my swaps. I think it's one of those like dry cleaner tickets or something, and there's a top piece to it which I put further back in the book, and I just used my fascinator to staple that on. Another doily with one of my little flowers, and that's the end of the second signature. And then my third signature, let's see, we just have like a little flip here and some more of that yellow and white trim. Then, oops, I don't know what happened there. But, oh, well, I'm hoping my granddaughter didn't get to it because she was over this weekend. Anyways, it just gives it more character, right? Another tuck spot with some more pull-outs there. And another mini challenge, mini challenge item. And then there's a tuck spot here, which there's also one here. So you could do like a tuck spot and a belly band, I suppose. Another one of those Peachy Cheap cards, and it says on here, "Blossom of the snow, bloom and grow forever." A lot of cute little sayings on there. and it just tucks right in there. And then another fold out. Sorry, I keep getting out of frame. And more of that awesome ombre ribbon. Another tuck spot here with another pull out. I saw somebody else had used their tea bag tags, and so I was like, that's clever, so I'm keeping them all now, which I'm sure my husband thinks I'm strange, but oh well. And then you flip it over, there's a tuck spot with two little tags here. They don't want to go back in very well. And then just another, you know, one of the mini challenge number 3 with the ticket. Here's another one of those rick-rack holders, and this one, excuse me, 15 cents for 4 yards. That's so amazing. And a little pull out there. Excuse me. And then tuck spot with another one of the Peachy Cheap pull tags. Another doily. Another ephemera or embellishment, however you want to call it. I've got to fix that one because that one's coming apart. And then some more tags with another paperclip flower. Some more ribbon. And then this one here, this is the top of that ticket from up in the front. The little opening there and a doily. Oops. Another little swinger card, I don't know what you want to call them. And then some more acrylic paint with a lace ribbon. I'm all out of this ribbon and I'm super sad because I love it. Another one of those little flowers. And then this one has the 8 of hearts on it. Whoops. Dear Julie Julie, 8 is her favorite number and she uses 8 of hearts a lot, and so I kind of just put that on there for her. And some more pull-outs behind there. And then my last page here, this ticket, or this card is supposed to go in a different page. Somehow I ended up there. More of those little plastic flowers, tea tag, and little flower brad. And this is actually backwards. This here, on all of my little cards like this, the little piece charm that's hanging off of there, I got them at Michael's or Joann's. Some of them were super clearance, some of them were buy one get 2 free. So I mean, come on, you can't pass up that deal. And that was like a month or 2 ago. And then my back page of my book is just the blue envelope with more of those flowers and the pearls, some more of the little tags, and then another pull out tag behind there. And so that is my submission for the Spring Stashbuster Junk Journal Challenge. Again, by Dear Julie, Julie and Cara Brandon here on YouTube and over on Facebook. And give me a like, comment, subscribe, suggestions, anything like that. And thanks for stopping by. Have a fabulous evening.